Hello everyone, my name is Rizandi Novella. So today we are going to talk about digital literacy, AI awareness, and online responsible behavior. So this is an advisory resource for student teachers who are doing first year in foundation phase. As I mentioned that today we are going to talk about the importance of using AI or technology in a responsible way. So, as student teachers who are doing first year in foundation phase, it is very important to understand what is digital literacy, AI awareness, and responsible online behavior because these skills are important for both personal and academic success. They are also important because they help us to create a safe and effective learning environment where learners are free to ask and answer questions. We will focus only in five key digital concepts. So we are going to talk about five key concepts, which is digital literacy, digital footprint, digital shadow, digital citizenship, and ethical use of AI. I am going to give a clear explanation of each concept. I will also provide a screenshot of each concept of how I use each concept in a responsible way. I'll also provide a link. Lastly, I will give a brief reflection of how each concept is important. What is digital literacy? Digital literacy means using technology in a responsible way to find information and also to communicate online while being aware of one's digital footprint. So, people use technology in different ways. For example, students use email to communicate with their lecturers. So for finding information, they use Google. Others use Google Scholar to help them with their assignment. So on your right hand side, there is a screenshot of how I personally use AI or use technology in a responsible way. There's also a link. Then lastly, it is very important for teachers or foundation phase teachers to use AI or technology in a responsible way. For example, teachers can use apps like Canva to design charts in order to support early literacy for learning. So as we proceed, we are going to talk about AI literacy. AI literacy is the ability to understand and engage with artificial intelligence in an informed way. So AI literacy means using AI in a responsible way. So here there is an example of how I use ChatGPT in a responsible way. So these also include knowing how AI work and its everyday application. It is very important for foundation phase teachers to use AI in a responsible way. So foundation phase teachers can use a ChatGPT to plan their lessons and also plan their activities. Now, now we're going to talk about digital footprint and digital shadow. Digital footprint is the record of your online activity that you intentionally create through your interaction when you are online. So this includes your comments, your post, and your reaction. For example, what you post when you are online on Facebook, Instagram, etc. etc. Digital shadow is the collection of information about you that is created by others without your knowledge. So this is information that is created without your knowledge. Here we have Here we have a screenshot of how I use AI or how I use social media in a responsible way. There's also a link. So it is very important for foundation phase teachers to use AI in a responsible way, and it is also important for them to know what is digital footprint and digital shadow so that they can guide or teach learners responsible ways to use AI or ways to use AI in. So now we are going to talk about digital citizenship. So digital citizenship is a responsible and a safe way of using technology. It also includes how you behave when you are online. So there is an example on your right hand of how I personally use technology in a responsible way. Then there's also a link. So being a digital citizen is very important. As foundation phase teachers, it is important to ensure that we use technology in an ethical and professional way because it helps us to manage our digital footprint, communicate safely with the parents, and also use online platform responsibly. What is ethical use of AI? Ethical use of AI means using AI in a fair and responsible way, respecting other people's rights, ensuring honesty, transparency, and no harm. So, on your right hand, there's an example of how I use AI. So, here I used AI to fix grammar in my assignment. Lastly, it is very important for foundation phase teachers to use technology in a responsible way because in future they will have to integrate technology in their lessons. They will have to prioritize the well-being and rights of learners. They will have to protect their privacy, avoid bias, and set positive example for responsible digital behavior.